Are we finally getting the Quest alternative competitor that we've been waiting for in the Pico Neo 3? We just got some new specs and an image of the device. Let's talk about it. All right, well, there it is. There is the Pico Neo 3 you're seeing on your screen right there. It is a black and white design, which looks suspiciously like the Quest 2. It even has 4 sensors on the front, 4 camera sensors, just like the Quest 2 does. But is this going to slay the Quest 2? Is this going to be an alternative option? Well, let's take a closer look. It does, just like the Quest 2, have a Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 chipset, which is identical to the one in the Quest. So that means that it'll at least be as powerful from that standpoint as the Quest headset. It's got a Wi-Fi 6 antenna. It does use optical controllers with embedded tracking sensors, and the new controllers, we have a small image here that you can see on the screen, are very Quest-like with the ring inverted. So it's much different than the Pico Neo 2 controllers, which you can see here, which is obviously a good thing. It's got 3 physical IPD adjustments, very similar to the Quest 2 as well. So far, this is kind of a knockoff of the Quest 2 almost, or not a knockoff, but at least something very similar. It's got 4 wide-angle cameras providing millimeter level positioning and tracking, so the same amount of cameras as the Quest 2, and it's got a curved screen clocked at 90 hertz. So it seems to be around the same technologically as the Quest 2, but the real question is this going to overtake the Quest? And the answer is, I don't know, I doubt it, and I'll tell you why exactly. It's launching in the Asian market. Now, the Quest is not available in the Asian market because Facebook is banned there, which means this will probably sell very well over in Asia, which is great. But what does that mean for those of us in the United States, in Europe, outside of the Asian market? Well, it is coming as an enterprise device later this year in the West, sometime this summer, but it is going to be specifically targeted as an enterprise device as of right now. That doesn't mean that they aren't going to try to push it as more than that, but my guess is that they realize the grasp that Oculus has on this Western area of the world, and they're not going to try to push past that. They want to focus on what they can actually achieve. The biggest thing for me is going to be games when it comes to this device. Pico Studios launched earlier this year, and they are a studio designed to bring VR games to their 6DoF devices. And that is going to be helping the Asian market because they don't have the Oculus store there. As you can see in this image, they released games like The Curious Tale of the Stolen Pets, Death Horizon, The Exorcist, Bar Fight, Windlands, all these different types of games. But is it going to be to the caliber of Oculus's store and what they're bringing to our headsets right now? Now, this is going to be great for Asia. Like I said, they're going to actually have a 6DoF headset that potentially could be very powerful and work really, really well. Currently, the Pico Neo 2 is $699 US. Unless they pull an Oculus and reverse that price, there is no way in heck this is competing with the Quest in the Western market. Now, it is encouraging that other companies are bringing additional hardware, even if it's just to the Asian market, that does match from a technical standpoint. The Facebook login turned a lot of people off, and there are many, many people waiting to see what is going to come to challenge Oculus. I don't think it's going to be the Pico Neo 3. I think it's going to be primarily based in the Asian market, which we already know. There will be some stuff in the Western market. We might see some push. But in all honesty, by the time this becomes available in the summer for enterprise in our area, who knows what'll have happened. In fact, we've got another potential competitor in HTC that will be announcing some new headsets next month. Hopefully, some stuff that'll be absolutely awesome, and it'll be standalone, and it won't be for enterprise. That's what we need. We need a headset designed not for enterprise, which is what this one technically was designed for when it comes to our market. So I'm not holding my breath on this one. As more news becomes available, I will let you guys know. But as of right now, we've got these specs, so it does match up pretty closely with the Quest specs. Controllers are similar. Designing even seems similar. So who knows? We'll see what happens. To be totally honest, I don't really know what to think about it. I want to try it and find out, but considering the specs are nearly identical, I don't think it's going to be that big of a difference. And for me personally, I really don't care because aside from the Facebook login thing, I've had a great experience with the Quest platform. And although I want some competition, I don't think this is going to push enough people to jump ship over to this device, especially with what the store is. Now, if it does have virtual desktop, that might bring some people over depending on the price and how well the tracking works. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know what else to say aside from that. So what do you think of the Pico Neo 3? Is it something you're going to look into as an alternative to the Quest and the Oculus/Facebook platform? Let me know down in the comments. Plus, if you want to get the most out of your Quest and your Quest 2, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there and the bell icon for notifications. Plus, you can check out even more of my videos right there. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and happy questing.